Hi, this is Zoe from Operation Move. This was going to be a different video, but as Kate's video said, yesterday we had our Comrades announcement, so I sent her off on her fun 8K run and I went off on, was supposed to be just an easy run, but I turned it into a bit of an easy run, a bit of a tempo run just for a bit of fun, because it's not like we've got to rack up huge kilometres for Comrades anymore. So I thought that I'd talk a little bit about coaching and what my job is as a coach today, because I think that, you know, basically you can come up with a training plan online for free without too much trouble, and I think people who know Kate know she's perfectly capable of writing her own training plan. So why does she use me as her coach? It could just be that she's really nice. That's a possibility. But I think that my job mainly is I'm a yes man, and not in the way that you would normally think of a yes man, that I say yes to everything, in that when somebody says to me, do you think I would ever be able to run a marathon in under 4.5 hours? I say yes, you can do that. It's not even something that is that far beyond your current reach. If you want to work for it, you can do it. And my job is to get that person who doesn't think that they can quite do it, to get them to that point where they can see it and they can take what always belonged to them. So when Kate asked me about Comrades, my job is to say yes, you can do that. There is no possible race or run or event or thing that you couldn't do if you were willing to put the work in and if you wanted to go out and get it. And of course, life gets in the way sometimes, as happened in Comrades, and there's no reason for it. It's not for the best. It's not because we're on the way to something better. There's no rhyme or reason to it. It just sucks and stuff happens and you just got to deal with it. And I'm not that person. Actually, when Kate called me about it, I hadn't read her text messages before saying that she was thinking about it, but it wasn't that much of a surprise to me because I knew that there were a lot of pressures there, and it's not the kind of thing that I would then go off and do without her, because it's one thing to not run Comrades, it's another thing to watch somebody else do what you should have done. So I'm so disappointed that I'm going to miss out on seeing Jo get her medal. But some things are more important. So when I look at coaching, I look at it far more from the point of view of being a belief system before the belief system actually exists, and putting in the framework and the groundwork so that belief system can thrive, so that person can turn around and say, I want to do this, and there isn't even a question in their mind as to whether they can do it. And that's what I do, and that's what I'm going to keep on doing. And so next week I will come back and I will talk to you all about hydration strategies and nutrition and what to eat after a run. Not what I just ate, which was some muffins that my children refused to eat. They're really quite yummy, but apparently pineapple muffins were not a hit in my house. But generally speaking, there are ways of fueling for after a run and before a run and all of those things, and we'll start looking at tips and not just having updates about Comrades.